What's up, keyboard warriors? It's your boy Zeke Digital. I just received the Frog TKL from Geon Works, who is a rather reputable designer, and long story short, this board is a whole nother beast within its price range. My layout is the F12 WinKey version, which I barely see anybody actually get, so I dare to be different. And I'll be real, I'm a little excited. This board is definitely one of the more hyped TKLs that I've seen, and they're frequently restocked. Geon seems to have them in stock at least once every month, so make sure you watch for them. So without further ado, let's get this thing built. The carrying case and the packaging was phenomenal, if I'm being honest. I felt like something intense was about to go down with every component I revealed. This kind of presentation really sets it apart and gives credence to why I enjoy this hobby so much. I ain't gonna lie, the machining is on point. The case of the Frog TKL is a very nicely done anodized aluminum finish. And the version I got was black on black, so I had a black weight to go with it. When I got mine, the Frog retailed for about $2.95 minus the PCB and shipping, which took it up to about $4 something with a couple add-ons. Included in the box are the tadpoles, which are the Frog's equivalents to gaskets. Screws to screw. And injection motor rubber feet for the bottom, which were a little harder than I thought they were gonna be to put in. Oh, chill out. But that's simply because there is a right and a wrong way to install them. And of course, guess what I did? But they fit efficiently, and they feature some design by Geon branding, as they should. Also included is an aluminum plate. The add-ons that I threw in were a set of case foam and plate foam. And of course the hot swappable Apollo 87H PCB, but we'll talk about that in a minute. The plate has a ton of flex cuts and is designed very nicely, so that's a major shout out to Glare. I'm definitely interested in trying out some of the other plates, like FR4 and PC, just to kind of find my preference, but this is gonna work great for now. This version of the Apollo 87H still utilizes a 6.25 spacebar and opts for the 4 keys on the right instead of the common 3 that you see everybody else showcase. This PCB also has some of the best options for RGB, although a majority of the people buying this might maybe care less. I'm always down for a little bit of underglow though, so I had to mention it. I actually picked it out specifically because it had RGB because, I don't know, something about a keyboard without like at least having the option to have RGB is kind of, missing something. But I digress. And here's just a little peek at the alphas for the Doma Key Doge keycaps I'll be using as well. Alright, so this doesn't fit. So I guess I gotta basically mod this. Kinda sucks. The tadpoles that I have and the ones that are included by default are the 80A tadpoles. There is a scale of different tadpoles and some are harder than others, which I imagine affect the bounciness of the plate within the gaskets. Now I'm gonna be mature today, but you guys know what I wanna say these look like. Moving along. So it took me a fair amount of time to get these tadpoles in, but all you need to know is that they insert from the bottom of the plate into the top case. So it's sort of like this. On the Frog TKL, I'm gonna be doing some comparisons between my new switches that came. I got the Jwick Voyagers and the Anubis by Mex on deck. Okay, let's put it together and try it out. So which config did you think sounded the best? Go ahead and comment below and let me know. I really enjoy the Frog TKL. I didn't have to do any significant modding and it still sounds the way it does. So the first day I tried out 3 different switches. One that wasn't even worth filming. Well, maybe it was worth filming, but I didn't put the films in, whatever. But the point is I kind of wasn't as blown away as I thought I would be. The impression to hype ratio was just not adding up for me. Maybe I just expected more from watching all these other YouTubers. But what I'm not trying to say is that this board is trash, because it's really not though. It's actually a great keyboard. I just really wish I managed my expectation a little bit better because I kind of ruined it for myself, I think. Well, at least almost. While watching a lot of videos on YouTube, it's quite easy to be confused by a ton of people saying it's near in-game and the other half saying it's entry level. But I kind of understand exactly why now. In a simple direct comparison, it's miles ahead of any other keyboard that I've experienced thus far out of the box. The depth, feel, and the sound of the spacebar left quite the impression, coming from less enthusiast grade keyboards. This is simply in a whole different lane than what most people would consider a budget-friendly mechanical keyboard. We're really talking about design and craftsmanship here, not just function. And is it in-game? I mean, not that it couldn't be, but I genuinely believe that you're gonna wanna buy another board from Geonworks after buying this. Geonworks has big brothers and a little brother for this board, so if you like different layouts or are willing to shell out a little bit more cash for an even more premium board, then you can definitely do that. I recommend it. This is definitely not a bash. This is me reeling myself in because I got too excited. But with great reason, because as I used it more and more, I loved it more and more. That's my video of the Frog TKL. I'm gonna keep tweaking with this thing and see where I can get it. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.